Online arbitrage in 2019 is dead. Only joking. Hey, what's up guys, my name is John, thank you all very much for tuning in. If I wanted to get into online arbitrage, you probably looked at some of the YouTube videos, some of the stories that seem to be floating around quite a lot, and they say how online arbitrage is now dead. Amazon FBA is now dead. Well, I'm just going to very quickly say something and I'll debunk this right now. That's not true. That is not true at all. These stories out there are just for attraction. It's just to gain an audience, and it is also quite possibly coming from people that have attempted it and failed miserably. It doesn't mean it's dead, it just means that whoever failed at this quite simply didn't do it right. Well, if you're new to the world of online arbitrage, then I'm here to show you how I do it and how I profit and how I make a success with my Amazon FBA store. Now, of course, there's many ways to do this. There is the buy new and there is buy used. I personally prefer buy used because I personally believe that this is much easier. It is quicker to find profit, and generally the profit is much higher. If you're buying new, then you have to source out websites that are doing deals, and as you're buying new from these websites, generally the profit is going to be much lower because the website will obviously command a higher price. Yes, they will pay dearer on Amazon, however, it's not going to be a great deal dearer. And this is very similar to retail arbitrage. Retail arbitrage is more in the aspects of when you're going to an actual physical store and finding profits in the items within the store. Online arbitrage is when you're finding the profit online, so you do not have to leave your house. You can do this solely online, find the profit online, and you can also get the items shipped directly to your door. But again, if you are buying from websites, and generally the profit is going to be much lower as opposed to buying used goods. So yeah, believe it or not, especially if you're just starting out, the best way I think personally to start Amazon FBA and doing online arbitrage would be to buy used goods. And the best way I personally believe to do this would be using local ads. Things like Gumtree, things like Spock, or my personal favourite, the Facebook Marketplace. Now this can be anywhere in the world. This will work pretty much anywhere in the world because Amazon is anywhere in the world. Facebook Marketplace is anywhere in the world. And believe me, the profits that you can tap into using such platforms is enough to make you a very comfortable lifestyle. But it's all about learning. If you are new to this and you're just trying to learn the fundamentals, then you have to be willing to educate your mind. You have to be willing to learn every single day, and eventually it will pay off. You'll have many ups and downs, and if anything, you'll have more downs than you will have ups. What you have to understand is when you are opening an e-commerce store, essentially you're building a business. And just because it's online and it's not brick and mortar, it doesn't change the fact that this is a business. And the key word in building a business is you are building. So basically, you will start from the ground and you work your way up. And you have many ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs. That's just what happens in any form of business. E-commerce is no exception. But we do live in a grand old age where everything is digital, everything is online. And nowadays, we don't even have to borrow with the stock. We don't have to hold it. Amazon will deal with everything. The benefits of this, as opposed to any brick and mortar store, is just substantial. It gives opportunities to any average Joe to now own and operate their own business that is a semi-passive income business. That you do not have to work in a shop. You do not have to open your brick and mortar shop at 7 o'clock in the morning and close it at 10 o'clock at night. You can essentially work from home doing the basic minimum, as long as you can afford the upfront cost and you are willing to learn how to source products full with profit. And again guys, anyone can do this. Amazon is not dead. It is the biggest e-commerce store in the world. It has got one of the biggest traffic sources in the world. And anyone who is willing to learn the basic fundamentals and making money on Amazon can definitely do it. May just take time to get into, may take a bit of time and a lot of learning to do, but once you understand it and once you start seeing the profits, then believe me, you'll never turn back and your life is going to change. But anyway guys, that's more or less all I want to say. I am going to be doing a lot more videos in regards to Amazon FBA on my channel, so if you're interested in following me, please make sure to subscribe. Anyway guys, that's all I had to say, so I will leave it at that and I will see you all later. Take care. Goodbye.